The drill, I already did my brows, so I used two products for my brows. The first one is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Espresso. I love this brow pencil, and you guys hear me talk about this all the time, so there's nothing new on that. And then this, to set everything up, I use the Ready Set Brow from Benefit, and mine, I think this is just the smaller size, the trail size, not the full size. But I love this as a gel setting to keep my brows in place. It's not super stiff, but again, it still set my brows and keep it in place. So I love these two products together, and the brows still look super natural, which is good. That's what we're going for. So let's move on to the eye. So to prep my eyes and prime it, I'm going to use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. This is the original eyeshadow primer, and I have the tiny size of that. I couldn't find my full size of this. It's somewhere in my makeup drawers. I think I just misplaced it somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Alright, so for the palette that we'll be using today is from NYX also. It's the Love You So Mochi. I love this palette. I really was so interested in this whole collection, and when it first came out I was so close to getting myself the whole collection, but I'm glad I waited because NYX did send this to me. They only sent me one of the two palettes that they came out with, and they sent me this one. This is the palette number 2, I believe. It's the Sleek and Chic palette, and it has all these gorgeous shades in there. And they're very, very pigmented and so creamy, so soft. So we'll use this whole palette for this whole look. So let's get straight to it. The first color that I'm going to use as my base color is this one right here. It's the only matte shade in this whole palette, and it's like a soft beige color, and I'm not sure what's it called. I do not think they have a name, it's just numbers. So it's the number 1 right here. And for the brush I'm using today is number 13 from NYX Cosmetics. Also, they did send me this, so I want to give this a good test dry. So we're going to use this brush with this palette. I'm not sure if it was designed to use with this palette, but we're going to go ahead with that. So this color right here, it's not like bam super pigmented, but it is a great color, like a soft color to lay the other colors on top, you know, for it to appear better. So the next color that we're going to use is this one right here, and it is number, let's see, number 7, this one right here. And for the brush I'm using with that color is from Too Faced. This is the blender brush, and you can use just any blender brush that you own to apply this color. So this is the one that I have that's clean, so I'm going to use that. And picking up again, this is the number 7 color, and it's like a shimmery brown color, I want to call it. And I was going to use this as a mirror. I forgot that this does not come with a mirror. That's one thing about this palette that I wish it came with a mirror, so you know I can just take it to travel with me. That's okay. So this color right here going to stay on my crease. That's where I'm going to apply that color. So one thing about this whole palette that I know or notice is that they are all shimmery shades. There's only one matte shade in here, and it's not even like a brown or like a transition shade at all. It's like a base color shade. So if you don't really care for an all shimmery shade palette, then you might not like this palette. But I mean, for me, I love it, and I think it's very variable if you use the right shades, you know. But yeah, that being said, there's only one matte shade in this whole palette, and the rest are all shimmery, not glittery, but shimmery. So these shades are great for the summer. With the same brush, I'm going to go in and pick up the color number 6, which is a deeper bronzy color. It's this one right here. It's a gorgeous bronze color, and I'm going to apply that on my outer V and blend it outward. Okay, enough talk. So again, I apply this color just on my outer V and really focus that color right at that corner. And just bring it in a little to my crease, but I'm not going past right around this area at all. And one thing about these eyeshadow that I was really worried is that it's so like creamy to the touch that I feel like it's creamy and bouncy that I feel like it might not pick up when I use a regular eyeshadow brush, but it showed up just fine on my eyes, which is really awesome. Very surprising, and I love that. Alright, so I'm just blending out the edges a little using that brush, and I'm not going back in with the palette or anything, and just blend out the color a little bit so we don't have that sharp edge. So the next color that I'm picking up is in the number 8. It's this gorgeous coral color right here. Very beautiful right there. And I'll swatch it in the back of my hand for you guys. You can see, but right there. If I haven't mentioned this already, I do think that this, like in terms of consistency and the bounciness, really reminds me of the Super Shock eyeshadow from ColourPop. So I'm just going to pop that on my eyelids right at this area, just the inner half of my eyelids. Kind of blend it out to my crease a little, and then blend it outward to my outer V just slightly, so I don't cover up the gorgeous bronzy color we had on earlier. And you can build the intensity if you want more intense. Just pick up more color with your fingers and really build it on. Pile it on, guys. Let's move on to some eyeliner. The eyeliner I'm using today is from Kat Von D. It is the Tattoo eyeliner in the waterproof and in the color Trooper. It's just a black filtered eyeliner from Kat Von D. So for the lashes that we're using today, you guys know this. This is from NYX Cosmetics. It's in the style Poise. And I have been using this for the last 5 or 6 videos that I've done. This is probably, so far, my current favorite lashes. Let's move on to the face makeup for now. We'll come back and finishing up the eyes makeup later. For face primer today, I want to use this Kevyn Aucoin Neo Elixir. This is the Weightless Beauty Oil, and they did send this to me in this cute kit right here. So they sent me the beauty oil, and then they also sent me the highlighting palette, or yeah, the highlighting trio. This is the Prismatic palette. So this oil right here is pretty cool. It has 3 layers of products right here, and I just went directly to their website to see what these products is made of. So one of the layer is contains sunflower oil, and then the other one contain mica and squalene oil that derive from sugar cane, and then the other layers contain vitamin E and Mount Fuji water. So there's 3 layers of products in here, so I'm going to just mix everything together. So all the oil and the water and the vitamin E's mixed together, and then it's become this gorgeous pink shade. So I'm going to apply a few drops of this on my face. It has this cool pump drop. It's like any, you know, facial oil that you own. So come with those drops, and I'm just going to drop 1, 2, and 3 drops of this and spread it all on my face. And it has such a nice scent to it. It smells like rose, even though it doesn't have any rose ingredient listed, but it smells like rose. Very, very hydrated. And I feel like my face is instantly glow using this oil. Really makes me think of the Becca primer that I've been loving, also the Insta Filler. I believe that's what that's the name of the one that I've been using. So loving this. So this is already absorbed to my skin, like I can feel it, make my skin feel so nice and soft. I love it. So this will be great for those who use matte foundation and you don't want to look super matte. So this should layer nicely with the matte foundation. So for the foundation I'm using today is from Urban Decay. This is the All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation, and mine is the color 775. And one thing about this foundation that I'm so mad is when I got this foundation, the pump just broke off, like the little tube that came with the foundation broke off. So whenever I want to use this, I have to just take the foundation out directly from the bottle, which is so annoying. So I'm just going to do that in the back of my hand. Right, I think I might have gone a little bit too much on the back of my hand, but that's alright. So I'm just going to do one dot there, one dot here, one on my nose, one on my chin, one on my forehead, maybe a little bit more here because I have more acne scar right there to conceal. And that's it. So I have some product left on the back of my hand, so we'll use some more of that if I need some more. So for the brush that I'm using today to blend out my foundation, this is from Sigma. It's the 3D HD Kabuki brush. Been loving this. This apply my foundation smoothly, flawlessly. Give me this most airbrush effect. And I don't think I can get that from a brush, but apparently this does. So I've been loving this. Well, I thought I'm gonna need more foundation, but I don't. So this is a waste right here on the back of my hand, but that's alright. Next, I'm going in with this Becca Cosmetic. This is the Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and mine is the lighter color, and I do believe this come in two colors, and the darker peachy colors for a deeper skin tone. So this is for mine, and this is just a cream color corrector, so I'm going to apply that with my ring finger under my eyes and just before I apply my concealer. And this really going to help brighten up my under eyes area. So for those who have raccoon eyes or very bad dark circle, this really would help you a lot, trust me. For the concealer that I'm using today is from Makeup Revolution. This is the Conceal and Define, and I think I'm going to use the number C10 instead of C12. C12 is a little bit too dark. So I'm only going to do 2 dots of this because this color, this concealer is super pigmented. So 2 dots, and I'm using a beauty blender, a mini beauty blender to blend that out. For the setting powder, I'm going to use this one right here. This is Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, and it's just a translucent setting powder. And to set that, I'm going to use the Sigma F30 large powder brush and just dust this all over my face. Let's go ahead and finish up the eyes makeup. We'll go back to the palette and picking up the color number 6 again. This one right here, and it's just the bronzy color. And I'm just going to smoke my lower lash line with that color. And if I can find my eyeshadow brush. Going back to the palette, I'm going to pick up this shimmery pink color. This is number 2. This one right here to highlight the inner tear duct and a little bit under my brow bone. To brown my face, I'm going to test out this brand new bronzer. Also, this is from Becca Cosmetic. Lip bronzer in the color Ipanema Sun, I believe. And here's what it looks like. Typical Becca Cosmetic packaging. And then it's a beautiful deep bronzy color. And I think this is the second to darkest shade. I believe it came in 4 shades. So there's a light, medium, tan, and then dark, I believe. Or maybe there's 5 shades. I'll have more information on this bronzer down below if you guys want to check it out. But here's what it looks like. It's a gorgeous bronzer in the pants. I'm a little bit worried as if this will show up my skin, but we'll find out when we apply this bronzer together. Ooh. This is a really good bronzing color for me. Look at that. It's like instantly give me a nice bronzy bronze kiss or sun kiss glow. Look at that. I'm liking this. Alright, so I'm going to add a little bit of that color on my nose. Not contouring it, just slim it down a little. So for blush, I'm going to use the Becca Cosmetic Mineral Blush in the color Songbird. And this is what it looks like. It's just a gorgeous, deep, corally color. And I'm going to use the Roll Technique number 300 brush and apply that color on my cheek. I'm just going very light-handed with this color, just because we have a lot of color already with the bronzer. I don't want to go too heavy-handed on this.
Use it right here.
And this will just add a very nice glow to my face. For highlights, I want to try a brand new highlight. This is from Pure Cosmetic, and it's the Elevation Perfecting Highlight Palette, and this is what the outside packaging looks like. And let me get it out. So in that palette, you'll get the highlighting palette right here. It is a highlighting trio, like that, and you also get a mini fan brush with it. So I think I will go and use the color Boost. This one right here. This highlight is so beautiful. I'm going to apply a little bit of that on my Cupid's bow. And using my finger, I'm just going to apply a little bit of that on my nose. Just dot it right there and dot it along the bridge of my nose. Alright, so for lip color today, I'm going to use the Kevyn Aucoin Molten Lip in the color Poppy Topaz or Topaz. So my lips is really dry, and I've been just love wearing lip gloss, so I've been loving this color on my lips, so yeah. Alright, so here's my finishing look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you liked it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on my Instagram at Simply Savant, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah!